Hey y'all, it's Megan. Welcome back to the channel. Glad y'all are here today. Just gonna spend the day with me. If you're wondering why you haven't been seeing me, some with my glasses, some without my glasses, y'all, I'm sure you can see the hot glue holding them together right there. I sat on them and broke them. It's just part of it, just real life. I gotta go make me an eye doctor's appointment eventually. But for now, hot glue works. And so we're gonna get this day started. We're gonna start the day off. The kids wanted to paint these barns that they made, that they keep their animals in. They made them out of some old scrap wood, so I told them to have at it. All I had was finger paint, but they had a good time painting those. While they were painting, I needed to string up some of these Kentucky Wonders to get them hung up in the house to dry for leather breeches or shuck beans, whatever you want to call them. Got those stringed up. And I gotta hang these up. I got a hook that's in my kitchen, and y'all, I'm not nearly as close to that ceiling fan as this makes it look. Today is sheet washing day for the kids' beds, so gonna get that stripped off and thrown in the washing machine. While those are washing, more green beans to be picked. Those ones that I was stringing earlier, I had picked a couple days before. I knew there was more out there, so we'll can what I've got of this. Did pretty good with these green beans, no more than we had planted. While I'm out here, I'm gonna go ahead and pick my peppers. Got several banana peppers and jalapenos waiting on me. I'll make some cowboy candy eventually. May not be today, but I will. That's my plan. I like to put the sweet bananas in the cowboy candy because it makes it not quite so hot that you can't eat it, but just hot enough. I don't know. I like it with the banana peppers. Came inside to check on the kids, and they came in and washed their hands. There is paint all over everything. This video actually does not do it justice for how much paint is splashed all over this bathroom. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up. It was literally all over the wall, over the faucet, yeah. Back out of the blackberry plants again. I know y'all are getting tired of seeing me out at these blackberry bushes, but y'all, these things have been so prolific. So I'm trying not to let them go to waste. Maggie and Jacob wanted some lemonade, so we decided we'd make us a little lemonade, and I'll put the recipe that I use down in the description. Y'all just be sure to look for that. Super good, very easy. I actually like to do like a lemon limeade, so it's got a few little limes in it too. Maggie loves to help in the kitchen. If you're wondering where Jacob is during this, he's actually out mowing the yard. So I was watching him out the window, but didn't get to get him on film. Now I've been wanting to try my kraut. It's been sitting long enough now, and I hadn't tried it to see how good the taste is yet. And actually, it was pretty good, y'all. It was pretty good. That's probably some of the best, well, some of the better that I've made anyway. I'm not the best at making kraut. I've tried it a few times. Decided I'd try it again this year. The kids were getting a little antsy and bored with my shenanigans, so I made them some homemade bubbles, took a forked stick and put a string across the top, and they had a ball. I'll also leave that bubble recipe down there Super easy to make just with stuff you got around the house. But they had a really good time. And I'm gonna get this bowl washed out. I try to use as few dishes as possible. Story of my life is washing dishes, so try not to use them more than I have to. But we're having homemade pizza tonight, and so I got to get the dough started for that. So I'm gonna let that sit with that yeast in it for a little bit till it gets foamy. While that's sitting, I'm gonna get the rest of these dishes from lunch washed. For those of you that may not know, my dishwasher is on the fritz, has been for a long time, and it's a glorified drying rack. So you see me putting them in the dishwasher. Alright, we're gonna make this dough here. Jacob likes to help for a few minutes. He gets bored with cooking pretty quick. Just getting that dough ready. So now I'm gonna get my sauce going, let that cook for a little bit. That's a can of my tomatoes from last year. Gotta soften some garlic in some oil. That's actually bacon grease, and put it in there. And you see Maggie's hand waving back and forth. She thinks it's funny. I needed some basil and oregano for my pizza sauce, so I love to use the fresh if I have it. So grab me some of that. I'm gonna pour this dough into some plastic wrap and let that rest in the refrigerator until I'm ready to go ahead and make my pizza. And I'll let that sauce simmer until then. While that dough is resting, out to the chickens we go. Gotta go get my eggs up. I threw them a few scraps. They're always looking for me. They love the scraps. That white chicken's trying her best to sit, but just can't let her right now. And then dirty eggs, of course. Always get a couple. Maggie wanted to drive back out from the chickens. They're pretty good ways from our house. So she did great. We have to stop by the pigs and feed the pigs. When you start hollering for them, they eventually make their way up there. They've got a lot of pasture there to roam. So here they come. Give them a little water. We clean out this water once a day, but y'all, anybody that's unfamiliar with pigs, they get in there and they lay in it. So here's my finished product. Here's my pizza. We're also gonna have some blackberry dumplings for dessert. My phone died, so I didn't get to show you that. But last chore of the day, I'm gonna feed my turkeys and make sure they're okay. And guys, that's just part of my day there, and I appreciate y'all spending a little time with me, seeing what it's like for a day in the life. It can seem overwhelming, but you can do this. Just a little at a time, master one skill at a time, and you can do it too. Until we see you on the next one, y'all have a good one.